All right, everybody. I am back. She's worried she's on camera. She's not on camera. I'll face it to her, and she's not even on there. I'm on there. But you can hear her laughing. This is Nicole Larson, and we have artwork that Nicole does. I'll focus on her sign. This is, Nicole, come on over here with us here. Now, this is Red Rabbit Miniatures, art by Nicole Larson, right? Or N. Larson.
Yes.
Now, you are from where?
I am from technically the city of San Bernardino, but I'm off the 18 right below
From San Bernardino, oh, right by Crestline. Okay, you were you up there when they had the fire up there at Crestline? Yes. It didn't get your house, did it?
It missed me.
Good. We had a couple friends that lost their homes when that happened, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Chase, good to see you. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at some of Nicole's art. Should I call you Nicole or N. Larson?
Nicole is fine.
Nicole is fine. Okay, Nicole, we're going to ask you about some of this stuff. Look, she's got customers over here. We're not going to look at the customers, but we're going to look at some of her artwork while she's doing that. I'm just going to show you some of this. This is miniature stuff. And if I pull in, you can start seeing some of the detail in there. This is very tiny. I'm going to go out and you'll see how big it is. Look how big it is. Very small, detailed work. In fact, she uses a magnifying glass to do some of this, to do all of it. So Nicole, I'm gonna go over here on this side because we were looking at this picture here, and I'm gonna see if this works. I know I can zoom in on it, but I want to see if we can see the skull in there. I might have to pull this back.
Me too. No, that doesn't seem to be.
All right, so what I'm gonna do, then I'll zoom in a little bit with the camera. We'll see how we can do it. Oh, we can see it right there. There it is. You can see, this is what the magnifying glass does, is it magnifies all this little detail. You can see that little skull down in there, right there, hanging on there. Now, how did you get that skull on there, Nicole?
Well, I originally used with the, I'm so sorry.
You see how tiny it really is. You can't really even see it.
I used the ecru-based paint, but when I did the face, I used a cat whisker.
You used a cat whisker? Now,
I did.
Now, do you pluck them from your cats
No,
at home?
no.
If you did, you might have a few scratches on you, right?
Right, they wouldn't like
Yeah,
it
they
too
wouldn't
much.
like that too much. And they probably wouldn't even.
As well as they do as
They probably wouldn't even come into the house anymore. Look at this. This is beautiful. Now, so when you do this, do you switch back and forth from the magnifying glass to without? So you'll use this to get the fine details?
I do, and then I take it away so that I can see what it would look like from
so
more
you'll
of a
look
distance.
see what it looks like from back far here.
Right, so it doesn't
and you
look
do
like
the
it's been
same thing no
overworked.
matter what size of piece of work you do.
Exactly.
Now, what does a little one like this run?
That piece itself is 300.
300?
Yes, it's painted on birch, and then what we call is we floated on birch. So instead of a matting, it's floated on top of with birch.
Oh yeah, I see that.
this
I
is
see
all
that's
birch.
floated on there.
Yeah, so I can
And this
show
is
you what it
birch.
looks like
Sure.
when I take it out of the frame.
Now this is based on there's a whole genre of art dealing with miniatures, correct? Oh, look at that.
So
She
there's
even
the
signs it on the
original.
back, see?
And then it's floated on the piece.
Oh, that is a piece of birch. Okay.
Yeah.
I love it. Now you said you do some stuff on burnt ash too, right?
Well, the paint itself, I mix most of my own paints. I use the traditional minerals for that. So this piece itself here
So this piece here.
is made out of 9-karat gold and cedar ash.
Oh wow, that is beautiful. Beautiful.
And so the doors are done as well. I also do the woodwork for them.
And a piece like this, what does this run?
That piece runs 700.
Now let me ask you though, how long does it take to do something like this? I love
As
this
you're
with the little
painting in
doors.
layers,
Yes.
you have to wait for each layer, especially with the pointillism, or with the impasto work. That's the technique
up
when
in
you're
here.
layering the paints.
This is the pointillism?
And then when you're laying it, it's called impasto.
Impasto.
If the layers aren't dry in between, they dimple in instead of setting on top.
Oh, right.
So you have to really wait for them to dry.
Okay.
And so it's at least 3 to 4 hours before you can go back on and put a new dot. So each dot is layered 8 times.
Wow.
Yes.
So that's like at least 8 hours just to do this part right here. And then that doesn't even include this all the gold and all the details on the bird here.
Nope.
I love it. That is awesome. Now, so when you hear this, you know why they're worth so much. They're very valuable pieces of art. And like we said, they're based on a whole genre. Where did this genre of miniatures start
The style technique that I use is a Russian-based one, and I also myself do Slavic mythology is predominantly what I use.
Oh,
as the
okay.
base.
So that's what a lot of
this,
these are from.
This bird
Slavic
girl is
mythology.
a derivative of a Polish story with 3 bird sisters.
Oh.
Yes.
And then this
The
has
bird
the doors on it also, right?
Bird doors are really nice. They're kind of a little Art Deco.
Oh, and this probably takes a lot of time
that one
to
I had
detail
to do in
too,
single
right?
layer, really thick.
Wow, that is fantastic.
Thank you.
And to really appreciate this, I thought there was a piece of art that fell, but it was a leaf that brushed my side and fell down. But to really appreciate this art, you have to see it in person. Now, we're here till 5 today at the remind me, where are we at again?
Tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed. Yeah, I was gonna say Nottingham, but that's in a couple weeks. So this is fantastic work. There's another little miniature skull in there in this one. I love this. I like this one here. What is this here?
For that one, it's cobalt teal. It's very difficult to do. Her name is Volkova. She's based on an old Russian tale
Pull
about
out, and you can see the doors on
the
this.
Sea King and his daughter, and she got turned into a firebird.
Oh,
And so that's why she has a much more elaborate crown.
very, very elaborate. How long would it take to do this one here?
That piece, it took about a week and a half of me being crazy and manic and just eating in between and napping.
And it go again back and forth between the magnifying glass
To get the edging.
to get
on
the
leaves.
edging and
Yeah,
everything,
on the
and
feathers.
then without the magnifying glass to make sure it looks good from afar too. That is fantastic work. Because, like I was saying though, to appreciate this, you have to see it in person.
I will also
I mean,
be
this
at
just does not do it justice over the phone on the video. She's got neat little stands too for it. This one's got a couple of something on both sides.
Daytime and night.
Daytime and night. I love it. So you can be found here again at Nottingham,
I will be at Nottingham. Yes.
and that is in 2 weeks. So the first and second weekend in November, correct?
Yes. I will also have a couple more time frame, like seasonal based ones. Like I do some very nice Krampus.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and then I do
Some people are really into Krampus.
Yes.
Krampus
Yeah.
Nowadays, more
Krampusnacht,
so than
yeah.
they used to be.
Yes, Krampusnacht
because
is actually December 6th.
it's almost kind of the anti-culture.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. So look, I just want to show this other skull on here. If we can get this one zoomed in on it. There it is. There's another tiny little skull. Like I said, if you see it in person, this is what you're going to see when you look at it. You can't even hardly see it. Tiny, tiny stuff. Nicole does fabulous work. You can find her here at Nottingham. First 2 weekends in November.
Yes.
And then where after that?
I will be in San Jose at PantheaCon.
San Jose PantheaCon. Is that a whole art show?
It is actually a pagan art festival.
Pagan Art Festival, Pantheathon.
Yes.
And then where from after that?
Southern California Renaissance Pleasure Fair. In
SoCal,
Irwindale.
in Irwindale, the SoCal Fair,
the
the
whole
Southern
run.
Fair.
Yep.
Now, so you'll be there the whole run. My wife just started her booth down there last year at the Tempting Tarts. She'll be
Yes.
there again.
That'll be great.
But so you can find
Red Rabbit Miniatures.
Red Rabbit Miniatures. It's art by Nicole Larson. And if we don't find you at any of these fairs by chance, I mean, most of the people that watch these go to these fairs. But if they don't find you at one of these fairs or festivals, how they can Facebook you?
Yep, it's
And
with
what
the
is
title,
it?
Red
It's
Rabbit
with the
Miniatures.
title Red Robin Miniatures. Do you have a website or anything?
I currently have a website. It is under construction.
Website is under construction. Do you have a name for that yet?
It is redrabbitminiatures.com.
It'll be at redrabbitminiatures.com. Redrabbitminiatures.com. You can find all of her artwork there. It's under construction right now, but you can go to her Facebook page and like her page. You'll see all her art. You can ask her questions about it and then find out where you can come see it up close and personal. And you will be going, ooh, oh, wow, I didn't see that. So it's really awesome. Come see Nicole at any of these shows. Today it's at Tumbleweed here in Simi Valley. Thank you, Nicole.
You're welcome. Thank
All right, let's get the high five on camera. She doesn't want to be on camera, but now she's on. Look, her hand's on camera. All right, thank you, Nicole.